Racing. We are in the Prestige tier, season 12 here in Germany. A 19 driver grid today. I'm Alex and I am joined not by Jack, he is still on holiday somewhere. And I'm instead joined by Jamie. Jamie,
Hello.
how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, this is an amazing turnout. I've got to say, I think this is by far the best turnout this season, and it should offer us a good race, as it looks like a perfect weather for qualifying.
It does. It looks pretty in Germany. I can't really say too much about the UK at the minute. It's looking a bit grey outside. Well, it's dark skies outside the minute. But Jamie, I don't know whether you saw it. Obviously, you're a guest this week. Did you see last week with McSendit getting that win over Julian and Blizzard?
Yeah, what a way to make what a way to make your debut in the league. Well, he did race last season, but what a way to make it come back in the league. I have to say that's very impressive, and another guy at the front who is going to make it really exciting.
Yes, we also have a new person in today. We might as well introduce this man. So SOR Lakutu, so if I've got that name completely wrong with the pronunciation, he is replacing Scuderia Ascent, hopefully for the rest of the season. However, right, so Julian, with that result, is still 80 points ahead of the championship. By my calculations, which could be wrong because math isn't my strong point, we can now finish second in all the races and still get the championship. He's in a very dominant position right now.
Yeah, I believe, yeah, it's 8 points. Yeah, I believe it's 8 points difference between. Well, hang on, it's 7 points difference between. Yeah, so he'll be winning by 10 points. But I don't think he wants to do that. He wants to win it in style, and I think he wants to win it with a few races to spare, just to make it a little bit easier for himself.
I think he'll be disappointed at Britain. Obviously, got basically overtaken because of an undercut. It really wasn't anything in overtaking. It was just an undercut, and unfortunately, on that second stint, he just didn't have the pace. As obviously, we're going to be seeing a lot more drivers. Oh, yellows in sector 3. Is that anything to worry about? I don't think so.
I'm not going to score for him now.
Yeah,
it's probably just a cat. I think he's just preparing his lap. Yeah, he does that. It's a bit annoying when that happens in the game. Obviously, if you go under a certain speed, the game will just you go in. But thankfully in the game, if you go for a yellow flag in qualifying, you have to slow down. So thank that.
Right, I'm currently following the World Championship leader. Julian through his lap went really wide at one of the corners in the first sector. It's 15.4 in the first sector. He's been very good in qualifying, but I don't know whether you've been watching, Jamie, but Blizzard is the man to watch when it comes to qualifying.
Yeah, he seems to get a lot of poles, but I think Julian, he seems to have a bit of race pace. I think the longer game, so I expect these two to have a good battle. Of course, penalties are a huge factor, so you've got to watch out, especially at turn 1 where it's so validation or
Francis goes fastest for about 112.2, sorry. But Julian going into third sector now. It's been a pretty decent lap from him.
Yeah.
I think we can also confirm that it is going to be a dry race because there are some yaw on the medium and soft compound tyres respectively. Julian not one of those guys though, so he's going for the 2-stop. No. He comes across the final corner, but Lando goes fastest. Can Julian beat that?
10-4.
No, it was invalidated.
It's validated. I think what he's doing, I think these guys, they might be sandbagging, or it might be just, I think they might be sandbagging because these times on the ultras, they aren't that quick, like in comparison to what opponent here were doing. So I think what they might be doing, they might be just getting a lap in, so when they do the lap on the softs, which it should be a strategy around here, then they at least have a time to go on the delta.
McSendit has got the medium tyres, and yeah, I think they are sandbagging because McSendit's only 3/10 off. He's only 1.3 seconds off that Amanda's time, so I think that is indeed what has happened.
Huge delta between the two tyres, yeah.
Yes, that's not really a race tyre. In terms of, you've really got to get a move on the Dodgers tyres. They'll start to die off 3 to 4 laps in the race. There's that soft and medium strategy. If drivers like Julian are going on the ultra softs, that could put people like to send it back into the race if they are further down the grid, just because they're on the better race tyre.
Yeah, I do expect a few guys to try to get the track position, but like I say, I think a 1-stop is Black Mamba 11-1 on this. Just maybe he's fancying bit different, getting it near the front of the grid as I'm on board with Rafferty, and he's had a big spin off in the final corner on these medium tyres, so I'm guessing he's going to abort this lap.
Also, McSendit goes second. The flat number, so as you said, he's going for something different. I don't know whether even, I don't know how much you know about the prestige here, but Black Mamba, we call him the 15th place king. His lucky number in this here is 15th place in qualifying. I don't think he's going to get that today. But
no, I don't think he will.
Obviously, Black Mamba got a driver ban last time out for dangerous driving. Hopefully, he can have a much more cleaner race today because Jamie, yesterday, Black Mamba, is one of the most entertaining drivers in the entire league.
Yeah, he's one of the most entertaining, but also in the tier chat, he's one of the least popular as well. A lot of drivers don't like racing this guy, and hopefully the race ban given by the stewards, it calms down a little bit because he has got tremendous pace, I have to say, and on form, he's one of the best drivers. So hopefully, pit together in the pit entry, very lucky there to get out with no damage.
I think Julian did abort his lap, or he didn't invalidate on purpose. He got out on the medium compounds.
Yeah.
I think. But the one to look out for is Jesse. He, for some reason, he's very good in qualifying. But did you see what happened in Britain? He just fell off the pace in the race. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah.
He just went backwards.
He got pulled, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he did, but he just went backwards. I don't really know what it was. But Jesse's a man that has kind of improved over the season.
Yeah, he's done his soft lap really early there, so I think Jesse is definitely going for the ultras at the end, so he might get back pulls here. And yeah, I think Jesse, maybe his issue was his setup was too biased towards qualifying, and maybe it sort of killed his tyres in the race. But yeah, you have to say that was a shock pole position. No, I don't think anyone ever saw that coming.
No, there was, I believe it was France where the Haas cars didn't even qualify, and then Jesse pulls that out. But he's second at the minute.
Yeah.
Yellow's in sector 2, hang on, there's going on. Not
Oldham's just preparing for his flying lap now.
Let's go through this with Oldham. Here we go then. Oldham's not going to go for the first corner. This is a very, very tricky first corner.
I think that's invalidation. I think if it isn't, he's very lucky there. Because he went all four wheels off the track, and that's pretty treacherous through there if he did. But he's still pushing, so strict corner cutting.
So it can be a very dangerous game. But Oldham's, he's had an up and down season. He had a good one in Britain. He didn't join in qualifying last time. Start at the back of the race, got in a tangle in the first corner. I believe it was Elku and also Wayne. That could be wrong, but here comes Oldham to the middle sector. Yeah. Speaking of Elku, goes fast. They're 1:10.9.
Yeah, the Haas boys are showing good pace at the moment. Yeah, but I think Oldham's issue last week was that obviously in this game, you join late and qualify, and then you're forced to run a default setup, and in a tier like this, running a default setup is a massive, massive disadvantage. You lose probably a second lap, so he's on the sole lap. So go on board with MLA, who's made a big announcement this week. This is his final season in the league as a driver for the moment, so it's a shame because he's been such a good servant. Yeah, I was shocked when I read that, to be honest with you.
We have to thank MLA. It's been an absolute pleasure over the seasons to have. So hopefully he can end up the season very well. He won one of the biggest races on the calendar, Monaco, this year. He's had a very good last season so far. But I believe in MLA. I think he can get another couple wins, to be honest. As we can see so far, Black Mamba in second, Jesse third, and Sunday fourth, Josh fifth, Ori sixth. But I haven't minute is Elku. Jesse now gone to ultra soft tyres.
Yeah, he's definitely going for pole, I think. Yeah, he's definitely wants that pole position. He'll sacrifice in the race, but sometimes if you get track position, he can. And if he's on a two-stop, he'd be on fresh tyres at the end, so he'd be able to attack at the end while something he's driving on the all set of mediums. So it is a strategy, but if you get clear air, I don't think there's much in it.
One thing we've got to point out, Jamie, is that Ollie, a new person for the league, had a very good show in Britain last time. He's currently in 7th. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good start for Ollie.
He's on 5 laps on his medium, so obviously he's wanting to go for a longer run and get a bit of in the track, and obviously he's hitting now, so maybe I expect him to come out on soft push lap at the end, so I expect his time to improve. Might have done on slightly higher fuel.
Julian comes across the line with the medium field P6. Good job from him.
Yeah.
Is anyone currently on a lap? Blizzard is currently on a lap. That's why she's on in. He's going to find the corner a bit wide. Runs the line. Isn't going to be validated. He's still pushing. So no.
10-8. 11-8. Sorry.
He's the fastest.
The best lap mediums.
Fastest of the medium runners.
Yeah. With
Fastest of the medium runners.
Yeah. It's very close between Blizzard, Francis, and Josh. They're all separated by 2 tenths. So. Be an interesting one.
And then Julian's in there, and Ollie isn't too far behind either. All those medium runners, maybe with the medium runners from Blizzard down to Pixels is only 2 tenths, and we've been out there racing earlier, Jamie. We know what it's like. You cannot make one mistake in your qualifying lap. You can lose tenths of time for the high-speed corners, especially in the second half of the lap.
Yeah, so all them jumps on temp with a 12-1 there. Especially, it's such a short lap, like, a mistake around here is magnified. I think the top 10 in the podium here were separated by a second, so, and you can easily lose half a second in one of these corners if you run a bit deep or you get the throttle a little bit too early. So yeah, I think nailing a lap is key, especially with how close the drivers are in this tier from front to back, really.
Black Mamba, I don't know whether he's currently going for a lap. He looks like he is. He's got the ultra then yellows in sector 1 and 2. I don't know whether that's an issue. Doesn't look like it to me. As you know,
yeah, Mamba's on a lap.
So Black Mamba, he's on a lap. Let's see what he can do. Can he beat Elku? Elku did that. Oh no, he didn't do that time on the top actually.
Yeah, he just switched to them. Yeah. Is he went a bit wide there? That might be the validation. Oh, it's not a good lap this, I don't think. Oh, it is actually, sorry. 1-8. But he made a big mistake at the final sector there, so I think there's more time in that lap for Black Mamba. I think he can maybe do a mid-10 if he nails the final sector.
Jamie, my question is, does he need to? With a lot of the runners going for 1 stops, is he safe? But here we go, with the 2 Rafa now, start his lap. Obviously Rafa used to be electric. Jamie, I don't know whether you know a lot about Rafa, but he's been very solid this season.
Yeah, I see he's got a couple of podiums, I see, and I think he's improved throughout the season. I think he got a podium in the last 2 races, I think. And yeah, I remember he got one in Baku, but I think that was a bit of a lucky one. But the last 2, they've been sort of well earned, I think. And obviously he's going for the. It's interesting. You've seen a mix of strategies here, which is always good to see. It makes the race more exciting, in my view.
Obviously, with the prestige here, we wouldn't be surprised if the safety car was deployed with the craziness of the prestige here. But
yeah.
People won't set a lap yet. Rafa's currently on one. Well, Scopefielder, Wayne, SOR, Lakutu, no exhaust on the lap at the minute. But we'll go follow through with Rafa, see what he can do.
Going through the final sector now. It seems to be a pretty solid lap so far. I've been on board for the majority of it, and I think this will challenge Black Mamba and maybe sneak onto the pole position. Did much better.
I wouldn't take it against him.
Always spotted. Maybe that was a sort of a tease, and maybe he's going to go switch on the softs. As I believe McSendit has done a lap of a 1-0. McSendit's out on the softs, so a lot of the guys now, they're coming in the pits and they're coming up for the final laps, and we'll see what strategy they tend to be on.
Doesn't I think Black Mamba and the Hasses are going to be doing the 2-stop, and I think everyone else is going to go for a 1-stop. I don't know how. Do you think they're going to be face palming in the pits knowing they didn't go for that strategy, or do you think they thought of that ahead of time?
No, I think they could well have planned it as Noek 1:11.3 on soft, so he's jumped Jesse there, which so if Noek manages to hold on to that place, and he's in the favourite for the race. But I expect these guys, like the VSR boys and Julian and Odems, all to improve. And Noek's had enough of that lap, he's happy with it, so we'll see where it takes him. The next it's about to start his lap.
Now as a driver, Jesse's not out yet, but it's imperative that Jesse jumps Noek. Jesse needs to be ahead of the soft compound runners. There is no doubt he needs that clean air. Cannot get overtaken by the soft compound runners. If he gets stuck in traffic, he's not going to be in for a lovely race. As we follow McSendit through now, they're on that second sector straight, sorry. This corner very, very difficult. You need to get the correct line in, otherwise you can lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
Jamie, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Obviously the first part of the lap is very, very straight. With this bit, it's a lot of high-speed corners. as we were saying earlier, if you go on one wrong line, you could lose a lot of time.
Yeah, definitely.
How difficult is it to maintain your focus through this part of the lap that Extended is going through right now?
Well, it's very difficult because obviously this part of the track's the old part, the old part of tracks. It's so much tighter than the new. To make that high-speed stadium section, and there's gravel there, not runoff area. That's what I like. There's gravel there, so it punishes mistakes. To make send it jumps nowhere there of 11.2. That's a pretty good lap on the soft tyres. So yeah, I like it, but you don't like it when you make the mistake.
Julian's on a lap now,
yeah.
So we'll follow him through. We'll follow that with MLA. Obviously, again, if you're just joining us, MLA did announce his retirement a few days ago. It might have been yesterday. My track of time was horrible. Owen is about to start his lap as well. So there's a lot of the big boys starting their lap. James Slater, though, not coming out, it seems, unless he's going to get to the very
last. He's coming out right now. Yeah, it's time that he wants to be the last guy across the line. And he's on the ultras, so I think he's going for the 2-stop as well.
Again, you watched last week, me and Nick were talking about it. James Slater, he's obviously not one of the fastest, but he is one of the fairest and most consistent who good at 100%. And I think track position is more important than James Slater over strategy, because he's not one of the fastest boys up there, to be honest. But if he can get that track position, he could be with a good shout of points. Yeah,
exactly. And James Slater, he's normally good at avoiding penalties as well here, so maybe he keeps it on the island. As Julian, he does 11.3, which is, he goes 4th, but he's crucially slower than Extended, as Mamba does a 1:10.5, and I think that's probably going to be the pole lap, unless Elku.
Yeah, Julian's still going for it. He's not giving up, Julian.
Jesse's in the pits, so he's not going to improve. So he's going to down the order on the ultras. Now what Jesse's going to pray for here is that a lot of guys improve. So he's in 11th on the grid because he don't even start in 7th on the ultras.
Well, lucky for him, he's got the likes of Odin who just goes above him. He's got Blizzard behind him. He's got Francis. He's got Josh. He's got Ollie. He's got MLA. Yeah. He's got a lot of people behind him. If you went to faster, just to give him credit, Rafa got P7. But yeah, Julian is the man on a mission. He's just finished the second sector. He's only left the 10th up. He won't. I think he's just trying to extend it right now.
Yeah.
Just him a little bit. Can he do it? He'll be needing that type of position. He will not want to lose.
There was a car off that might distract him. No, he's dealt that well.
Oh, he's got a bit wide there.
Yeah, he's lost a bit of time there.
Oh,
I think he's not improved. He lost 2 tenths in that sector as goal boarded Blizzard.
Yeah. He's the man to watch. Francis is in a bit of traffic, I believe. But the next person to cross off the line, I think, is Blizzard. And if I'm wrong, it's technically off, and I want to make it.
Emma jumped to 9th, just ahead of Jesse. So I think Jesse is going to start by the top 10, which I think he'd be quite happy about. Now, looking at this.
MLA finishes 9th, so good job from him. But here is the man going through the final quarter. DSR Blizzard.
So quick for here, it's incredible.
An unlucky circuit, a lucky season. He comes across the line.
11.2. Impressive.
The fastest of the soft runners. Who's left to go? I think is that all? Are we done?
Yeah, Francis and Lakito both jumped in the top 10 there. Francis jumped up 7th and Lakito in 9th. So Jesse's all the way down to 14th, which
I don't think that worked out for Jesse.
No. But Elku, teammate on the front row, so he's just hung on there. But I think he's going to be under pressure by lap 3 or 4. I think when them start to ride off. I think it was the first one. He's got to try to take Black Mamba. I don't think he can sit behind and wait. He knows Black Mamba's faster based on points. So I think you just have to. I think for Elku, you need to try to get that overtake as early as possible. Getting that free air. Because then you've got Blizzard, Extended, and Julian, and Noah behind you. That's scary.
That's the worst nightmare. So, Jamie, if you want, you can run through the results when they pop up.
Yep.
But what qualifying that was exciting to the very end.
Very close grid, you have to say, and of course we expect that with these drivers and the nature of the track. But on pole position, we got Black Mamba. Second place, we got Elku, both on the ultras. Then in 3rd place, we got VSR Blizzard. 4th, Extended. 5th in Julian. 6th, Noek. 7th, VSR Francis. 8th, VSR Josh. 9th, Lakitu. 10th, Odems. That's pretty disappointing, I have to say. 11th is Rafa, with 3 choice of tyres. 12th is Ollie. 13th MLA. 14th Jesse. 15th Wayne. 16th Pleckett. 17th Sculpfelder and Malloy. And I think Kachi was 19th. I think it was Wayne, wasn't it?
Yeah. My thing is that I don't think you can be too disheartened if you're Odoms. Look at the gap between the cars.
Yeah.
There was no skill involved in that. It looks a little grey. I don't know whether
more
that rain
overcast.
will be on the way.
It's a dry start, I think, as hopefully you see MLA's name ready up first. Obviously if someone else ready's up, they'll get a penalty.
Now I've got a question for you, Jamie. Do you think we're going to see any medium starters? They're going to swap strategy around?
I think so. I think we will, yeah. But non-mediums are not. They take a few laps to warm up, so I think you've got to play a long game first couple of laps, and sort of by lap 10, that's sort of when I feel the mediums get to be quicker than softs. But obviously you're going to lose out on the undercut, but in the final stint of the race you'll be so much quicker on the soft tyres. But yeah, I expect to see, especially if you're near the back of the grid, you've got nothing to lose, you know. If you're on the same strategy as everyone else, then you're just going to be in the same place.
So now let's have a look quickly. We do have medium runners. I was right. Now
a lot of medium runners. Yeah.
Now, in my experience here at One Hub, I almost said F1 to you, so what we were calling it. But here at One Hub, in China this season, I started on the medium tyres. Now, me and Mimi were in a little bit of a ding-dong battle there, and the medium tyres were a bit better on the start. So I think the mediums is what I would start on, and we've seen the only people outside the top 10 that you go on those softs is Rafa, Metric, and Malloy. James Slater was 19th, by the way. It was not Wayne. Oh yeah, it was James Slater.
Malloy's got to do a lot of take. I have to say, 8th on the grid on the softs. He's got to pass as many of their mediums guys as possible, because obviously he will get the undercut on them at the start of the race, but at the end of the race, them guys will be so much quicker. So he's got to really go for it at the start.
Something tells me we might get rain. It doesn't look.
Yeah, it does look very overcast, I have to say. Maybe that's what they mean. Maybe that's why some people have the mediums, because obviously if it rains like lap 14, lap 15, it's too far for the softs, but the mediums will be fine. And you can get a set of inters, so I did. I got a set of inters in the pony tier to lap 17. I expect these guys to do a bit better, because obviously the better drivers, to be truth. But yeah, I think that's what they're hoping for, the medium runners. But obviously, we know in this game, when the rain's forecast, sometimes it doesn't come out when it says it should, as the drivers are about to finish a formation lap. So I'll let you take over.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to quickly ask you a question. Who's going to get the win? I always ask this to Jack. You always have to give me an answer. You're the guest, Jamie. Here you go.
I'll go with a surprise winner. I'll say Noek.
Noek, alright. Anyway guys, as the drivers come to the grid, we are ready for the German Grand Prix here at One Hub Racing. This is season 12, it's the prestige tier. As we're now going to be soon getting to the lights as we see James Slater get towards the end of the grid. 19 driver grid, great turnout for today's race.
Yeah, impressive.
Hopefully we can get a great race. As here we go, we are. We've got one light. The lights are going on.
Yeah. Weird light sequence there.
Lights are out and away we go. Black Mountain with a lightning start. Seems like Elkus did a decent job as well, but his push around the outside. Oh, there's been sent out into the Julian. So far the biggest loser is Scope Field who's come over to the back. Yeah. Wayne as well. I can't really keep up with this all. But
no, it's all. Yeah, MLA's had a big spin and he's a long way back, so he's not had a good race in this announcement. As Elku, can he get a run here on Black Mamba? Obviously slipstreams are huge around here, but it all seems pretty calm. As you've got 3 wide in the midfield, you've got Francis, Noek and Oldems. And Oldems, you know Oldems is super aggressive. Oh, there's a spinner.
And McLaren's round.
Rafa.
Red bricks.
Yeah.
Red bricks. Oh, Rafa, yeah. Sorry. But also, Scopefield have kicked him a 5-second stop go, I think. Wayne's out. Oh, no, Wayne's retired. I think he's
What's happened there?
I don't
Pulled off.
I don't think he's a happy bunny. Josh got a penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
Yeah, obviously
what
that's
a crazy race.
Yeah, obviously that's going to kill it. That's a 5-second stop go, so that's going to kill his race because obviously if you come in the pits, you have to wait there 5 seconds, and in a tight field like this, that can knock you down several places. As Black Mamba, you have to have a great first lap there. He's got a 7/10 lead over Elku, but I expect Blizzard. But Blizzard's in a good place here. Yellow flag. What's happened?
Electric has gone behind MLA. I don't know what that said. I didn't see MLA come into the pits, or was it just a spin? No, it was just a spin.
Scopefield is in.
We are going to see Retriction as well. Rapper, sorry.
Yeah.
Supposed to have it on that one. But so far, let's have a quick look at the movers to see the biggest winner is Malloy. I see we go Ollie and Josh side by side. This is P10.
Yeah, I'm on board with it now. Ollie, Josh got the inside line here, but can Ollie get him on the switch back? No, Josh covers the line well, you have to say there, and that's... There's Jesse and Malloy have also swapped places there. Yeah, but Malloy, great start, you have to say, up 5, and he's on them soft tyres. We said he had to make a good start, and he has. Yeah. He looked up though.
Yeah. Well, I don't think keep my eyes on Jamie is that Blizzard is catching Elku.
Yeah. I expect. Yeah, I expect. As Oldham's got penalty already. Lap 2. That's impressive. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I got 26 seconds in Austria, but I didn't do that bad.
No.
I think he deserves a medal.
Yeah. As obviously DRS is so it's DRS enabled now, so this is a great chance for Blizzard, and I have to say Elku's dropped off Black Mamba, so he's not going to get DRS off the Ferrari as. So I think he's under pressure. I think he's going to be vulnerable down this straight.
Just to let you know, Lakitu was up to P9 in his, he qualified P9 in his first one-half race. And here we go.
Down the inside.
Will Elku get the cut back? It doesn't look like it.
No.
This has actually covered it off.
Oh, he's going to go around the outside. You got good traction there, but
got a bit on the curb. So McSendit is right there as well.
Yeah, I think McSendit might send it down the inside here, and he does.
Yes, I think
gives room.
I think Elku.
Yeah.
Elku's still there. Side by side.
But McSendit gets it done. That was crucial for McSendit, I have to say. He didn't want to be stuck behind him during this sector because you can't really overtake around here. And obviously, I think his fight's with Blizzard. But Elku, he's just got to try and make them tyres last to a decent-ish lap, or maybe lap 5, lap 6. So you want to fight these guys, but you sort of know it's not your race at the moment.
Also, if you're Elku, how long can you hold up Julian to help send it in Blizzard? Obviously, not on purpose, but if you're Julian, you want to get past Elku as soon as possible. It's also picked with total. It was Josh getting the fastest lap.
Yeah,
so far, the closest lap on circuit is between Odems and Lakitu. What were you trying to say there, David?
I think with Elku, what he's got to do is got to try and stay in DRS of the cars ahead as he's doing here. But I think Julian's the slipstream's ridiculous on here. As he's going to try and take it down the inside, is he? No.
Oh, he did. I thought he backed off.
Oh no, he's got it covered. See, Julian's losing time now because you can see the two ahead pulling away. That's his race.
Listen, I've caught that number.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. That number made a mistake.
I think
1 second ahead of Elku.
He's either made a mistake or his tyres are going off because he's lap 4 now, and this is sort of the lap where I think you start to feel them ultras overheat. So far though, here we've got a battle between Josh and here we've got interestingly enough though, he's going around the outside. Black Mamba pits already. Yeah, I think it was just Black Mamba pitting.
Fair enough, as I was saying though, Nowick, he's in 6th position now, but next is 7th, and that's an interesting one for me because if you're second in the world championship with an 80-point gap, you're doing Julian a major favour here. Yeah.
Like I say, this is good for
Blizzard. One man that's not doing Julian a major favour is Elku.
No, he's sort of, there's a bottleneck now, but I think he's got the move done here, because obviously Elku's vulnerable, because he's lost DRS of the cars ahead.
Send it. He's very, very close to the back of Blizzard. Julian got Elku though.
Yeah.
And also Nowick.
Francis.
He's had a Francis, but big contact.
And Nowick gets a penalty there. Yeah, he sort of forced off track there, and obviously we know the track limits around here, but he's going to send it down. There's a bit of contact there.
Odems!
Odems isn't scared to make a move, but again they make contact.
The feature's on the inside now.
Oh yes, he
Or
is.
Lakitu's playing smart, maybe he knows about Odems, maybe he knows about Odem's game.
Yeah.
Odem's in front. Josh though, has got so much speed on those
I
soft
know.
tyres compared to Lakitu. He's going to send out the inside now.
Oh,
It's a
got
very
terrible.
dangerous position to overtake.
Yeah.
Will we see Elton peel into the pit? Yes, we will.
Oh, he's
Interestingly enough, Nigerian.
Josh thought of making a move in the last corner there, but he just didn't have enough space. So yeah, Elku pits. I think he's going to go on the medium tyre. I think and try and go for a long stint. Maybe go for softs at the end. Oh no, he's gone on softs now. Sorry, maybe try two soft stints. So maybe it'd be interesting to hear what he does. As I think Josh has got a good run on Lakitu here.
Let's watch this train then. Let's watch this can. Josh, get Lakitu. Send it. It's right up front here with Blizzard, but we'll go back to Josh quickly. Is Josh going to send out the inside? He is.
Yeah.
Lakitu locks up. Crucially, it's going to give Josh the run he needs.
There's two cars off.
Oh
no, contact the Francis and Noek there. Oh, it's getting a bit feisty, you have to say.
Odems is the ultimate opportunist in that one. As Francis and Noek
Oh no, it's a spinner. Oh no.
What have we just seen? Ollie got caught. No, he didn't. Sorry, I thought Ollie got caught in it. It was just Francis and Noek. That's disappointing to say.
Yeah, I think Francis got win.
Can they make the medium class? That's not. Is it doable?
I think it's possible, but they're going to be struggling at the end. Like they've got wind damage. You want to try and get a few more laps, maybe to like lap. I think if you get to like lap 8, lap 8, lap 9. I think that's probably the earliest you can do it. But I think the ideal lap's like lap 12, lap 13, 14. I think that's what I expect these guys to all pit. Send it. It's all over.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, Francis.
Francis is done. He's done.
Yeah, I think.
I don't really know what happened there.
Round the outside. He's going to take for the lead, but he's got the inside line here, and these two are very even match of pace, I have to say.
Yeah, and vitally, Julian was dropping back here, so I don't think Julian's got the raw pace of these two.
Yeah, he's either doing that, or he's maybe saving a bit of fuel, a bit of tyres, for later on.
I'll check the data. Telemetry, sorry. He's in mode 2.
Yeah.
So mode 1 now.
Mick said it's on 0 according to this, so obviously he's saving all for the straight.
Right. I think to keep your eyes on though is Ollie and Lakitu. Lakitu up for P6 in his first 100 race.
Yeah.
Feed off to him. Very good job. Not an easy tier to come into and just stole his P6.
So he's doing a good job on the medium tyres, I say, because I still think the softs are quicker at this stage, so he might keep up with these guys. As I'll see what does Mick send it. Oh, he's very close to the back of Blizzard there. I think that's gonna hurt him getting that close, because you have to back out of it. Yes, he's lost a lot of time there because of that.
Julian's right there now. He'll have much more pace down the back straight than Mick send it, but he doesn't seem to be catching. Vitally,
no.
I think that was the use of Blizzard there to send it. Sorry, wrong Renault. As Josh and Odem, they swap a room, but Odem's got a direct.
Yeah.
Got a directed speed.
Got Starbucks career, surely not. Ollie cuts the grass a little bit.
Odem.
But I think Josh got the inside line here now.
Don't do what Francis no exit, please.
No, they get through safely, but this not no overtaking corner here usually, and no.
I think the crucial thing I have to know was Odem's got one tyre on the grass.
Yeah.
I don't think that did him a huge favour. But that's allowed Ollie and Lakitu to catch up.
Yes.
As you were saying, Ollie's done a very, very, very good job on those mediums because he's going to shout with P4.
Yeah, you have to say, yeah. Obviously, he's in a good position. Obviously, when these guys pit, he'll lead the race for a few laps, and he'll try and reduce, like, limit damage as much as possible.
Made a mistake. Sorry to cut you off there, mate.
Yeah.
Mick made a mistake.
Oh, Julian's in the back of him here.
But Julian, we know Mick he likes to go for an overtake. Will he try and hold it? Yes, he will. I think he's done him. I think he's still held on.
Has Julian got the exit here? Nope, he hasn't.
No, I don't think so.
But
good
this
job
is
there by Mick.
Yeah. It's allowed Blizzard to pull away though, hasn't it? That's good for Blizzard. He's now a second ahead. So if he'll try and keep that gap to over a second to get out of DRS.
Crucially, I think the one thing that's kept Mick in second place is the fact he's got DRS
Yeah.
He won't have that now.
No, he's vulnerable now. He's vulnerable. He needs to nail this final sector, but he's losing time again, so as Odems gets another penalty. About 6 seconds after 9 laps.
Right, hey guys in the comments, you can make a tally if you want, see how many he'll get.
Yeah.
But anyway, here we go. The Q2, he's sticking on the back of Ollie, to be fair to him. This can't be the nicest car to be on now. I think that that's like the change in pace, because Ollie is captain.
Yeah, I think Julian's got a great... If he gets good X out of here, I think it's going to be an easy move coming down the straight.
Yeah. You're going to have to go in hot lap mode, I think.
He does get a good exit. Yeah,
good.
McSendit's a sitting duck here.
You know, McSendit
you get a terrible camera view.
A little bit of a dive bomb though. I've got a good one. Julian's on the inside though. McSendit, he's just going to have to let him through, I think.
It's gone a bit deep though. He gets a good exit. He was a bit lucky there. I think he outbroke himself a little bit there, but he still gets the move done as...
and also Malloy gets overtaken by Noek. I think there was a change. Oh my god, look at this for 11, 13, 14 to 12. Contact between Elko and Malloy.
Yeah. Oh.
But Noek is also dropped off by a thing. He allowed his teammate to go through Black Mamba. This Black Mamba...
he's on fresher tyres,
I don't think he's on a race strategy as such.
Novek's just completely missed his break point there. He's lost the position to Elko and Malloy.
Right, here we go then. It's change of pace now here. As it's McSendit to catch Julian, rather than the other way around. What's that here? That's the only battle to really keep your eyes on at the minute.
Obviously, if these two fight, then it will allow Blizzard to pull away. So, you know, it's just... Because obviously they'll be on compromised lines in corners, so I think this is advantage Blizzard in terms of the race, I think.
I think McSendit is running a very fast setup.
Yeah, low downforce, yeah.
Lightning rod. But I think that might affect...
Odems and Josh. Odems has passed Josh.
I think Josh will come back at him though. This has been about... Obviously, at the minute Odems is probably about P9.
Yeah, penalties are killing him, you have to say. It's not been a good first few laps for him.
But the short lap won't help him either.
No.
That's for sure.
Yeah, he needs that putting his foot down. But these front three have pulled away a lot from Odems. There's now a 5-second gap back, so I think this is our battle for the win. Yeah, I think he might have damage from what happened. Yeah, I think it's just try and get to a window 8 and stick the mediums on. I'd expect him to maybe pick this lap if he's got damage, and then just get the mediums to the end. We'll see if he does. So obviously my tip for the win, it's not turned out that great, has it? Let's be truthful.
I think obviously don't want to have to go drawn, but I believe he tipped Old to win the podium race, and Old crashed out on lap 2.
Yeah, my teammate. Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently predictions here at 1 hub aren't really going too well. As Josh on Odem, Josh is catching Odem like a landing wall. I don't think he'll get him though. I think this is going to be another straight thing. And right now, Blizzard's dropped off right off the pace. We've got a battle for the front three again.
Yeah.
What is going on in this race?
I don't know what's going on, yeah. With this track, it's very difficult to get out of DRS. I have to really nail it, so... I'm not surprised to see so many great battles, because obviously it's quite a short track with quite a big DRS though, and that sort of allows good close racing.
Yes, and also the DRS end is very, very long.
Yeah.
Long straight. The also slipstream is OP as hell.
Yeah,
so
especially down that. As yeah, he's going for the undercut.
Let's send it and Julian out the front. Interesting though, Ollie's dropped off Odems and Josh.
Yeah.
Odems boxed it. Yeah. But where is Odems going to come out?
And Nikita's in as well. I think he's going to come out near the back of the field. Yeah, but near the back. I think maybe where like Noek, Malloy, them guys are.
Sit lovely in that pocket between but yeah, where's Odems going to come out?
Yeah, MLA's coming out front.
Crucially, I think he's going to come out in a nice bit of clean air.
Yeah, the guys have all pitted behind, so that's helped him out as McSendit.
Listen, however, he's in a bit of a battle now with James Slater and Elku. Obviously, Elku was one of the top drivers. He's actually done pretty hard to keep track position. He's right on the back of Blizzard, and right now here,
Elku's going to go outside. Blizzard locks up massively.
That's what I've been saying, because the same side of Elku, that helped out Blizzard a lot.
Yeah.
However, Blizzard didn't really get the best exit here. So now we're going to see if the fresh, well, they're not fresh, they're several laps old. Sometimes,
I'd say Elku did well there to get around the outside. Obviously James Slater is on old medium, so he'd be slower than these guys, and Elku, he needs to be, on these two stop, he needs to be aggressive, he needs to pass Blizzard, really, if he wants any chance of getting a good result, because Blizzard's going to the end and Elku has to pit again.
I mean, I'm just saying that I don't even think Elku's top tires even have their best part of life.
No.
I don't think they're not. I mean, no, Mixender and Josh Pitt. Mixender's got issues. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, does he have a penalty or did he have a wing change?
Yeah, no, he did, didn't he? Did he? I don't know. I think he must have had a penalty. I don't know about the glitch, but that's not going to help him. And
yeah, he's a long way behind Blizzard now. He's Oldham's is right. Oldham's is right behind him, and Oldham's is going to have warmer tyres and DRS. So, Mixender's got to be careful here.
As we see, Blizzard and Black Mamba go side by side.
Oh, this is brave.
To get past Black Mamba.
Yeah.
Contact. Elku now, can he take the advantage? Really, the race is between Black Mamba and Elku. And Elku, just sit this one out. See what's happening. It's not goes on the outside, it's going to be contact again. Black Mamba's in force on the track. Elku's there. It's going to be quite interesting now.
Black Mamba's the guy Black Mamba's the guy you want to pass and you want to get away from him. You don't want to be fighting him because he's ultra aggressive as Elku and Black Mamba, they're on the same strategy here, so this is going to be interesting how these two do. And obviously the pit again is Julian is in the pits, would he?
Julian has an issue, he's got... No, he doesn't have, this is my screen.
No, sometimes it lags, sometimes it lags, but I think Blizzard is going to come out comfortable. No, Julian's got the overcut here, I think. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, but the speed of Blizzard's right behind them.
Yeah, obviously Julian has got cold tyres, so if Blizzard nails his exit, which he does, I think, yeah.
It's good. I think you've got him.
Yeah, it should be easy now.
And Elku, right behind that number, he can get some vision, but the lead to the net race lead has been done the move. Julian's going to try and get around the outside, but I don't think the cold side's going to do it. As Elku, they're sort of having contact again.
Elku's through, Elku's through.
Look, send it now though, he's in a battle with Odems, and yeah.
He's lost a lot of time. I think he did get I think I did see his name pop up with stop go at the start. I did see a few names. There's Oldham's getting the
race director. I'm going to take the race director.
Yeah.
No.
Or maybe he had wing damage.
No.
Maybe he had some slight wing damage. I don't know.
Oldham's kept another penalty.
Yeah, another it's 9 seconds now. So.
Julian on Blizzard though, he's not letting you go. Jeffrey on Pixel. But Ollie has got a 4-second gap now. He's got to keep calculating time. Oh, he's got to.
Yeah.
We're going to see him roughly, would you say around about 24?
Yeah, 24 I'd say. 20, maybe 23. I'd say you want to do probably 13 laps is the ideal life for these soft tyres. Obviously you get a bit more.
Has gone in already. And he's sat on his tyre.
Yeah, he's going for mediums at the end, so that's not the best strategy that. I think I'd have gone a bit longer and gone for a set of softs. I don't think that was... It's just lost a lot of time there.
MLA and James Slater, but Mixender is crucially not getting away here. I don't know whether he's playing a slow game, saving his tyres. Because he's not getting away. Obviously, Oden's is very good. He's not catching the battle with the front, but these guys are battling here, so I'm going to let him come in real quick. He needs to get past James Slater and MLA, because then he's got clean tails. Elku is coming to the pit. You presume this lap, maybe 2 more laps.
Yeah.
You can run that soft tyre strategy. I really don't understand why he's supposed to go for the one-stop though. I think it's much more in the fight if it was one-stop.
Track position around here is crucial, especially in a tight file like this. As I'm on board with the leader, the gap to leader, and Mixender at the moment, he's 6 seconds behind Julian, so it just shows how much time. And he's 3 cars crucially behind as well, so you lose even more time.
And I think he'll overtake both of them on this lap.
Yeah.
So I think then it will just be pure pace. And we know that Mixender is a very fast driver.
Could see a 3 wide here, I think.
The Jesse and Pixels side by side.
The MLA.
Mixender I think he's going to wait it now. He's a lot faster than James Slater, crucially. Is he going to stick on the inside of MLA? I don't think it'll be
No.
a bit. He'll be a bit silly too. He's a smart driver. Good job.
Yeah, James Slater is
he's on the battle of this. He's on the back of this as well. He's so far from this, has got a gap to Julian.
Yeah.
Quite a substantial one as well.
I thought McSend was down the inside there, but he backed out of it. I think James Slater, I think he sort of realised he's not his battle, and I think he sort of didn't let him go, but didn't fight it too hard as he's letting Odin through now. Yeah, I think he just wants to concentrate on his own race and to perhaps the guys you're not going to be fighting with, which. But
will Ollie come out?
I reckon he'll come out. So gap to lead. I reckon he'll come out behind Josh. I think. As I go on board with Josh to see.
It's going to be interesting now. MLA and McSendit going at it. If Ollie comes out in 11th place, maybe, yeah. Josh is in 12th. I don't think he'll come on the 6th place.
Yeah, I think he might. Yeah, he's right behind Lakitu, so obviously Ollie's in a great position here. He can get some.
Blizzard past Jesse, but now there's a car between Julian and Blizzard. That's not going to help.
No.
Julian still, but McSendit has got up the inside of MLA. Hopefully Elku is boxing his lap for his sake.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Elku will be either this lap or next lap, I think. I've said he's doing a good job though, you have to say. He's hanging in there, and obviously he'll be quick at the end. I think maybe he can get a top. I don't know where he's going to finish though. Maybe he can get a top 6. Maybe. I don't. It'd be interesting though.
We've got Ollie and Lakitu going at it here for P10. It will become P9 though, as the MLA is on 17 laps on his
Yeah. Yeah, Jesse, Elku, MLA and James Slater all got pit as plaquettes, is it? I can't pronounce his name.
I just say it Pixels, I don't know.
Pixels in the pits, yeah, and if he's from the lead, but he's going on soft tyres.
He's on the run of his career. He's going for it. He's already got a second away of MLA, but Hockenheim is on the back of MLA.
Yeah.
This could be a fun one, MLA. This is Fernando.
Hockengheim's a terrible exit out of the turn 3 there, and I think that might have blown his chance unless Odem's just one of his trademark dive bombs, but it's a long way back, so I don't think that's going to happen. Brakes late though, but yeah, it's just too far. Is that exit? He had a dreadful exit for some reason, I don't know why.
Right, I think Elku will damage his race if he doesn't hit this lap.
Yeah, he's losing time to the guys he's fighting. I don't know if you can get a set of soft. I think you probably have to go mediums. I don't think you can get a set of soft 16 laps. I think it'll be a struggle.
However, the gap between Blizzard and Julian is 1.6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's sending it now. It's Jesse kicks, which I believe he doesn't. And dumbfounded that Elsie does come in. Let's see what time he does on. But for nice thing to extend it, now he's got to take on Jesse.
Yeah. Says, Jesse, I think this lap, I think you can, obviously because you got less fuel and you're going fresh softs, you can get him a few laps longer. So I think as Elku, he does go for the softs, so he's going for the aggressive 2-stop, you have to say there. There's Blizzard, he's just...
That's the leader for McKenzie, is 8.1 seconds.
Yeah. There's MLA.
Oh, there's an MLA.
Yeah, he's around the outside.
There's a battle here. 3 wide.
Oh yeah.
7, 8 and 9.
Oh yeah, Ollie Lakitu and James Slater. Yeah.
Good job for Ollie's in for top 5 today.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, you have to say, and he's cleared Lakitu and he should pull away now, but he's got to try and get away from DRS because he can drag a slow car along, so he's got to really nail these few corners here.
19 laps. So,
yeah.
But I think we might be seeing James Slater and MLA, people like that, the punches of the pit this lap.
Jesse's in this lap.
Surely in.
Yeah, he is.
To help them send it out again. Now it's just clear skies to send it. He would have much preferred though if they were battling. I think send it.
James Slater's in.
Now Ollie goes. MLA stays out.
Yeah, he's going to be under pressure from Ollie, I think, this lap. Yeah, MLA, he's not had you have to say he's had a pretty disappointing race. I don't think he's got damage, but his pace hasn't been that great at the moment. Maybe it's because he's retiring, he's not practicing as much, but he's affected better from MLA, I have to say. No, that's probably a bit harsh, but
I think you guys have been enjoying this. This is the light on the screen. Become a race premium driver here at One Hub Racing. If you guys want to race, you do have a waiting list, and if you have a safety promotion this season, you'll try and keep you guys in.
yeah, I
It's the
think
place to race here on PlayStation.
there's going to be a few driver changes. I think there's a few new drivers coming next week, so it's going to be exciting to see how they do.
Is that in this tier or is that in?
There's new drivers in the podium tier, and I think they're probably, I'm not sure on the new tiers, is say, MLA's taken out yet again, so I don't know what he's doing, but he's 21 laps on these mediums. He's not getting the full advantage on the soft.
It's not going off the penalty, it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
And he's coming into the clutches of Odems actually. Odems is coming on for a podium.
Yeah, but he's got them penalties, yeah, I think that's gonna...
Ollie could be on for a podium.
Yeah. Should get them redone MLA pretty easily. DRS.
Yeah, done.
Overtaken. MLA's will have no braking here on the old tyres.
MLA has the Pagler Mega Bus on those old medium tyres. Here we go then.
Lakitu's in the back in there.
Race on Lakitu. Yeah, let's talk about him. How do you think he's feeling in his first race in the Prestige here at One Hub? Done a very good job, hasn't he?
I think he'd be quite happy. I think, yeah, he's on for top 6 and maybe top 5. Obviously, if Rodham's penalties, I'm not sure how many penalties he has, but yeah, I think he'd be very happy. And obviously, it's all about, you know, when you're new to a league, it's all about just assessing where you are. And I think he's got the potential to fight podiums. I think once he gets a bit more, you know, experience and maybe.
Now, Nintendo has a penalty. However, he's caught up with his. Now, no, MLA's in.
Yeah, them tyres. They won't pass the MOT now, I don't think.
I think MLA might get a new car.
Yeah.
Of course, so it's a bit old now. He needs to get a Formula 1 car.
And
that's exactly what he's got with that new Strava boot. Elko, that remember though, the battle of the race.
Yeah.
These two have been stuck to each other like magnets. MLA though, will he come out ahead of James Slater? Yes. So MLA is on for points. It didn't look like different, but he's actually on for points.
Yeah, he should be able to push now. He's 7 seconds though, the gap to Elko. He needs to really...
Elko's got him. Yeah, I think the medium strategy for Black Mamba might come in clutch later on, but at the minute there's contact again. Two guys.
Yeah.
I think Black Mamba's just too slow at the minute.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just got to hope that some of these guys ahead of the tire die off at the end. And
yes.
Oh, he thinks about a move there, but that move wasn't on. I think all the pit stops have been done now, all the scheduled pit stops anyway, so I think what we've seen is the race order, natural race order.
So Jesse is actually overtook his teammate. Even though so obviously the pit stop was not the way to go today.
No.
As our front row are now battling for the final point. Jesse goes fastest. As we just talked about, when he goes fastest.
Yeah, fastest lap, yeah.
Now, do you think Julian has a chance of catching Blizzard, or do you think this is our final?
I think Blizzard has it. But with a gap that small, and any small mistake from Blizzard, and Julian will be right in that DRS range, and then he'll be fighting hard again. But they both got McSendit covered. The gap to McSendit stayed the same as soon as, you know, all the midfield guys pitted. But Odems again he's not going to get a podium, but he might get on track position here because he's not letting McSendit pull away.
Tell you what, one thing about Odems, he's had a difficult year. Obviously missed a few races due to health and all that, but he does give us entertainment here at One Hub. We have to thank him for that. Yeah. He is a brilliant fun racer. He's up for a bit of banter. Nick called him the Banter King last week. Speaking of things that me and Nick were talking about, obviously Blizzard and Julian, I assume you watched the Bahrain race in the season, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
We had a flipping video package on it. It was so good. I don't think we're going to get that today, but we never know, because Blizzard's tires are older. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference considering their medium. Is there any battles going on circuit? Not really. Sector 3
No,
yet?
no,
No, it's out.
what's what happened to you? Let's have a...
Where that is, I think we should try it.
Yeah, I think
Well, I'm
he's...
going to follow Rafa through.
Yeah, well, I say Rafa's had a disappointing race. I think he's probably just... I think he's before the pit lane. I can't really see where the car is.
Well, give credit to Rafa. He did get in a tangle with his teammate.
Oh yeah, you got that wing damage. Yeah.
That's what led Wayne to Rafa is currently there, but he had the fastest lap recently, so he showed that he should have given warning shots to the lad. Julian is slowly catching with it, so obviously in the context of the championship we want Julian to kind of stay back here and take a bit of a point to but in terms of the race, we should get battling. But there's nobody within a second of each other apart from Pixels and Josh.
Yeah, I might go on board with that.
Follow these guys through. Just follow these guys through.
See, Pixels again. He's on the alternate strategy as well. So again, he's on for some good points, I have to say. As he runs right there, that's a I can tell you for sure that's a warning.
Josh, I don't really understand what's going on here. He's very fast. I've raced against him once, I think. He's a very Wayne's left assassin. He's been watching it for the entire time.
I know,
I think he thinks that the rest of the race is kind of slowing down now, which happens sometimes. It's not a custom here in the Prestige here, but we can accept the nice calm
You never know.
race.
You might get a safety car, you never know.
Yeah, especially when you come on as a guest, Jamie. I think they were like, okay, you haven't been trained for this, so I'll just give you a nice little...
Yeah, quiet one.
Give you a nice little... Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if the safety car does come in, you know, I'll ask everyone to pit and put a set of ultras on. Then they'll be all... Oh, that's 12 seconds, I believe, now. And he might not even score points. He might not even score points.
I wouldn't. If he doesn't let his teammates through, there's questions.
Yeah.
If he doesn't let Ollie through, there's questions.
Yeah, well, Ollie's on for fourth. Well, Ollie's on for fourth place. Well, clearly on. Well, that's a place I know very fondly. So.
Yeah, Julian's catching him. Yeah. You got fourth in China when you got the test before the start of the race. So even I handed you a fourth position. Yeah. I feel like it's your one-hug Christmas present now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Julie's catching, but Blizzard, it's still not in DRS range, and the laps are running down, so they're both running quite low ERS. So I think what they're doing, they're saving it for the for this part of track, and then they're just using it on the straights.
I don't think for Julian that really works though, because he's a bit too far back, I think.
Yeah,
for me.
I think Blizzard's got his covered, to be fair. I think unless he makes a mistake like they did in Bahrain.
Well, luckily your pick for the win didn't actually end up with this as Black Mamba and MLA. Maybe that's... I don't know what's wrong with that.
Oh, Blizzard's got a penalty. That might be crucial. That might decide the race.
I'm going to check for Julian.
Yeah.
Julian's got 2 warnings.
Oh, he's
got 2, so it's all down to
still touch and go. Still.
I mean, it looks like we're going to get an on-track battle as well. I think something's happened to Blizzard's race. Yeah,
I think maybe his tyres are dying off because he's sort of slowly losing. And we've seen before that Julian tends to have the better race pace, so I think Black Mamba is calling it a day.
Yeah, sector 3 yellows, Black Mamba.
He's got wing damage, I think. Yeah, so.
I think Black Mamba. No, sorry. Nikita has been overtaken by Josh. So he's now down to P7, but we know. Oh, I was close to Pixels. It was under the back of the this is too close to comfort. But we have a battle going on now here for P6. So I think this is good by Josh. He's going to get P5 because of those penalties, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's P5. I think Odom. I think 8th place, probably. It depends what Jesse and Elku got, but I think 8th place at the moment. Let's have a gap to leader.
He might actually hand over points to MLA. I think he might just get a point.
Yeah,
calculation.
You know, MLA is pretty good at avoiding penalties, so yeah.
Yeah, I was in a party chat with him for the Austria practice race, which is no longer free, and he's a decent guy. He doesn't really overcompensate things. And he doesn't really ever worry about things, and obviously, there's an AI for Blizzard. I don't know whether that's just
he's back.
He's back.
Oh, maybe.
But he's going relatively slowly.
Oh, yeah.
I think he did lose connection briefly.
Yeah, he's very lucky there. Very lucky happened on the straight, because obviously on the straight you don't really lose much time, but in the corner, the AI, the brake's so early, like it's ridiculous, you can lose. I remember season 10 I disconnected from a race.
Jesus!
Oh, geez.
Almost running to the back of Lakitu again.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, he's braking. Julian's all over the back of Blizzard now.
Obviously, Julian's got his race under wraps considering the penalties.
Yeah.
But we've got many battles in the guide laps to race. 5 laps to go. Have you enjoyed your guest spot?
Yeah,
have you enjoyed commentating?
Been good, yeah, it's been good, yeah. And obviously, Julian here now, he's on the back of Blizzard, but he's just got to be careful not to get a warning for running wide, because obviously he's in the net win at the moment, but I think he's going for the move now, coming out of here. I think if he gets a good exit down here, just...
Blizzard's just going to go to hot lap mode, surely. You failed it all the way up to 4, not hot lap mode exactly. If you know your chances with DRS, I personally would go hot lap mode here.
Yeah.
But,
Julian's got the move. Julie covers the inside. Oh, he's got it. He's got it done. Yeah.
I think Blizzard won't give up though. For sure.
No, Blizzard. He's just got to. I think he's got to try and catch him out by surprise here. Yeah, I'm not surprised the way he's been braking for that hairpin.
Well, I should defend Pixels a little bit. The CCP blocking up on that corner.
Yeah. Yeah, just it's very. Yeah, it's not a place where he can overtake really. He's just got to, and again, turn 1. The next place overtakes really down to turn 2. So he's just got to try and get a good exit out. He's sort of. Or maybe try and force Julian into winning wide, getting a warning. Because Black Mamba gets a penalty, he's last anyway.
Yeah. Elku, to be fair, he's done a lot better job than Black Mamba to get inside the points today.
Yeah.
Fair enough, he's not the return that Black Mamba wanted, considering that race ban in Britain.
Yeah.
So here we go, 2 laps to go, we're going to see the battle of the Titans here in the Prestige here. Blizzard and Julian. Either way, Julian's got the win, you should have to say, unless everything goes completely horribly wrong.
Yeah, you just got to keep it on track, basically. Blizzard's got to sit down the inside here.
Inside. Oh, he locks up.
Oh, he's covered the line well at the corner there, and he gets the moves done. But obviously, Julian, the next lap, he's gonna get a run through here, is he? Oh, Blizzard runs wide. Oh, that's going to affect his entry. Julian goes around the outside, but he gets shoved off there.
Big contact. Yeah. These guys have a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah. But Julian's going to go inside of here. It's not normally not taking place. Oh, it was so close to contact there. Bloody hell. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised.
No offense to any of the driver, but it takes some kind of driver and not make that end up in the wall.
Especially the way this game desyncs sometimes. That's very brave.
It is now up by a major margin. He's 4 seconds back. I know obviously McSendic got penalty wrong,
tell you, if McSendic, I don't know if he has got penalties, but if McSendic, if he catches up, these two fighting, Blizzard might drop down to 3rd here. So he's sorry now. Oh, as Josh gets some penalty, so that's gonna. That might help all gems out.
Yeah. The penalty king, Blizzard goes further down. Blizzard will stick out the inside though. Black Lamber's going to be a block here. But Blizzard doesn't
bit of contact there. It's the wing damage. I can't really see with this halo. Don't make me lose.
Yeah, the halo, when we first had it was going to be in F1 game, we all sighed. It isn't actually the worst thing.
No, it isn't that. It's just. Yeah, it's just.
And Jesse,
they're side by side.
Jesse's had a very good drive today, considering he started P14. It was a good drive. But McSendic is right there. But when he catches, he will be there for the last lap of the race, I think.
Yeah, like I say, if he hasn't got penalties, then he could get 2nd here.
Well, we all know that I believe he has got a penalty.
Oh, right.
However, you know McSendic's running a low downforce setup.
Yeah. There's a lap car out of the lap car for Blizzard. This might help. He might get DRS. No, he doesn't get DRS down here.
And Odem's so that's what Odem's back to Black Mamba. McSendic's within 2.8 seconds. This is going to be an interesting one. Especially when he's going side by side again.
I think probably 2. I think lap's going to run out for extending it before he could catch. But yeah.
No, because he was like 6 seconds back and 2 laps to go. As Black Mamba's going side by side with
Oh, Black Mamba, what you doing? There's hand back.
What is he doing?
Yeah, don't get involved. Don't get involved. Just hang back.
What is he doing, mate?
Don't.
Oh, I don't think he's listening to us. I think he's going for it.
He's coming off. Yeah.
Let's cut out Blizzard.
Yeah, just if I was Black Mamba, I'd just back off. He's not going to gain anything by. He's 11 seconds behind everything.
He's not backing off. He wants to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, but for the race lead, you just.
It's not the right thing to do. I don't think it's the most respectful thing to do. But I don't think Black Mamba really cares, to be honest.
Just Julian, he's got just. Julian, just don't need one wide here. Just keep it nicely on track.
Blizzard runs off the circuit.
Oh, Black Mamba ran off circuit there.
Black Mamba's gonna go around the outside.
Oh, there's contact. There's contact.
I don't like this.
No, it's final lap anyway. Blizzard.
Under your respective pillows.
No, well, he's coming off a race ban, so he better keep his nose clean for his own sake. Julie down inside. He's got. There's Black Mamba. Oh, Black Mamba's half spun. I think that might be in the stewards that, because McStendit's on him now. Black Mamba's DNF'd. Yeah, good race.
Germany, what a race for him! Second comes with the McStendit. Odems, where will he end up?
All he gets fourth is Josh. Josh stays in 6th, as Lakita's jumped to 5th, so Lakita was a big win, and Jesse's up to 6th, I'd say. Good drive by Jesse. MLA gets 9th, MLA gets points. There's James Slater, who's going to finish in 12th. There are 14 finishers, we've got Rafa, and then Malloy rounds off the field. There's a bit of Scopefielder DNF on the last lap as well.
Now I'm really honest, right? If I was the steward, and I'm not, but I would give Black Mamba a very, very huge warning.
Yeah.
He got involved in a race that he wasn't in, and although yes, racing is something we want to see racing, we don't want to see that. No. We do not want to see lap stars get involved there.
No.
And I think that ruined it towards the end because we had a good battle going on between Blizzard and.
It's very yeah. I'm just glad Blizzard held on at second there. I'm just glad he held on at second because he.
But more importantly, Julian on top again. I think he's got one hand on the trophy now.
Yeah, yeah. He's extended the gap now to. I believe 87 points, is it? 87 points?
No, it was second, so no.
Oh, yeah, no, I was Noek second. Oh, I thought Blizzard was second. Yeah, so he's extended even further then, because Noek didn't finish, so. Yeah.
So we're to find out for you now, quickly, on stream.
Yeah. As we see the podium here, we've got the Mercedes team jubilant again, and Mercedes, they're catching up Williams in the stats in terms of race wins, and I expect Mercedes to be the most winningest team in F1 Tier Sub come the end of the season.
So there is now a 90, but my calculation is a 92-point gap.
Oh wow, that's with 10 races left. That's huge. I have to say that is.
Considering the amount of points you can get, a maximum.
Yeah.
250. Anyway, I'll quickly run down the race for you.
Okay.
We have Julian in the lead, Lizard second, McStendit third. Good race by Ollie. P4 ended up on the track P5, I believe. Lakita in his first race at one hub. Very good job. Jesse in 6th, Odems, the penalty king in 7th,
yeah.
Josh in 8th, MLA in 9th, LQ in 10th. You had the 2-stop strategy, you made it work to gather a point, but could have done better on the 1-stop. Pixels in 11th, James Slater 12th, Rafa 13th, Malloy 14th. That runs off our finishers, and then we have Scope for the Black Mamba, Noek, Francis, this is Wayne, all DNFing.
Yeah.
What a race, Jamie.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
All the people in the stream enjoyed that one. I believe next week me and Jack will be back in the comments box for Hungary.
Yeah, Hungary next.
And I'm starting to see you on track, Jamie, next week in the podium here at 7 PM. We'll be back next week though in the comments box at 9 PM. And you'll also catch our Pinnacles here at 8 PM. We'll see you guys on next week. Have a good weekend. Yeah. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you guys very soon. Bye.
Good night.